I will continue my evening solo, as Lisa was here with me, but she has gone. And so I have another whiskey here. It's probably for the best because this is peated, and Lisa isn't a big fan of peated whiskey. This here is Macaloney's The Peat Project, and it says here, peated single malt whiskey, distillery smoked, sugar kelp, infused peat, Portuguese red wine, STR Barrique. And the finer print here says, let me get to it, 46%, ppm 54, cask number 456, bottle number 166 out of 355, or is it bottle number 16 out of 355? We're going to need a new prescription soon. Bottled on 06/2024, so June of 2024. Now we're at the very end of August. So great. Where did I pick this up? Tudor House. I picked this up at the Tudor House. There's a whole bunch of writing on the back of the box here. I don't think I'll be able to get through all that. And here is our wee bottle of Peat Project Macaloney's. Now, I had another Peat Project Macaloney's last year, which was aged in Moscatel casks, but this one is in red wine STR Barriques, so it's definitely not the same batch. What does it say on here? Hold on. Let me get organized, because I'm not organized as usual. Whiskey made the traditional way, award-winning Macaloney's distillery. Come visit our island. And what's on here? History and tradition. Peat Project. This is our single cask peated whiskey series, which allows a whiskey enthusiasts and newcomers alike to explore the unique terroir of peat from a variety of peat bogs around the world. It also explores the impact oak casks used for maturation from a variety of wines, red wine, Oloroso, Port, Moscatel, Pedro Jimenez, etc. Never before has any whiskey distillery had the opportunity to peat smoke barley at their distillery and apply this to exporting the terroir of peat coming from Canada, USA, and Scotland, or peat infused with Pacific West Coast seaweed harvested by First Nations. Judges at the prestigious World Whiskies Awards have been intrigued, rating our new make peated expressions world's best on an unprecedented 2 separate occasions. Wow. Nice. Well, we're going to give this a shot, shall we? I think that's a good idea. Let's find the pull tab. I don't see no pull tab. Where is the pull tab? Oh, I think that's it right there. I may have found it. I may not have found it. This is being difficult. I'm going to use a knife and dig it out, I think. Oh yeah. I think I got it now. Yeah, I got it now. I got some of it now. I get the rest of it now. There we are. Got it all. Got the foil off the top, which is a good thing. Let's open this. It is a composite cork. Real ones are getting more and more scarce all the time. It's bottled at 46%. It's peated and seaweedy and we're going to give it a try. All right. Does it say where the peat is from? That might be important. Distillery smoked sugar kelp infused peat, Portuguese red wine, STR Barrique, bottle on 624, PBM scale 54, bottle number 16 of 355, cask number 456, non-chill filtered, no color added, gray Macaloney signature, 46% ABV, 700 mils. Ooh, they're using European sizes now. Canadian Island peated single malt whiskey Canadien, Macaloney. Yeah, I know the place is just up the road from here. Does it say where the peat is from? Yeah. Okay. Let's go for it. Okay, I'm getting a delicate peat smoke on the nose. And I dig a little deeper. I get the Portuguese wine, STR Barrique. It's somewhat fruity, somewhat winey. But everything's quite subtle on the nose. Nothing is really screaming out as you would expect with a peated whiskey. I know the one I had last year was peat from Washington State. Here I get just a little bit of that railway ties, a little bit of that creosote, a little bit of that railway ties. A little bit of a winey note from the STR Barriques, but it's pretty subtle on the nose. I will have to go on the palate. Just let me cleanse that palate just a tiny little bit and go for it. Interesting. Very interesting. First I get the railway ties and a little bonfire smoke. And then it transitions to the finish of the Portuguese red wine STR Barriques, giving it a fruity wet red wine, dark red fruits finish. Interesting. Usually, very often whiskeys with peat and wine influence will have the red wine influence, the dark fruits first, and then it will transition to a peaty finish. This one does the opposite. This is really different. It starts off with the railway ties, a little bit of creosote, a little bit of tar, a little bit of, peat smoke, and then after I swallow, it transitions to these red wine, dark, ripe fruits from the STR red wine Portuguese Barrique. interesting. Once again, some road tar and railway ties, and then once it transitions, blammo, there are the red ripe fruits and some wood in the finish. And the finish hangs on for quite a while, leaving those red fruits on my palate in the finish. And by that time, the peat smoke is all but gone. This is really different. Usually, like I said, it's the other way around. This Macaloney is interesting. I'm definitely going to enjoy this bottle as the level goes down and as time passes and as it is exposed to the oxygen in the top of the bottle. I think it will oxidize well. I think it will be very good, as it is very good and intriguing at the moment as I first opened it and I'm enjoying my first dram of it. This is very well made. This is excellent juice. Wow. I'm liking this a lot. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.